I wonder why y'all pulling me over.
I told you I pulled you over, sir.
That was totally a green light.
That was a red light.
I'm not answering no more questions. I need a supervisor on
I
the.
am the supervisor.
Okay, well, I'm not answering no questions.
Sir, what is your name?
Because that is no crime. I'm a traveler. I have the right to travel without a government issue ID. This is color of law. This is what you call color of law. You pulling me over for a traffic infraction.
I am, yes.
And clearly it's not a crime.
It was a red light.
It's not a crime. Now you could ticket. I accept the ticket or whatever, but you could ticket the van. You could ticket the van.
I have to ticket you. I have to know who I am.
No, you could ticket the Shabuzo.
What's your birthday?
Shabuzo.
What's your birthday?
I don't go by any birth. I don't even celebrate birthday. I don't celebrate birthdays and none of that.
I understand.
And I'm not a sovereign citizen either. I just stand on my nationality and I stand on my rights. Plain and simple. That was a green light. I could turn on the yellow light. That was not no red light. Yeah, thank you. She even said, I got witnesses said that was a green. I know what I'm doing.
I understand. I understand the reason why you're upset. Well, the reason, in order for her to do her job and get you on out of here.
I understand. She could ticket the van. But she can't ticket me. She want the name. She don't want the body. I know my rights, man.
Okay. So I'm trying to get a comprehension of your rights and where you're coming from.
Okay.
So I didn't pull you over.
I understand.
And so, if anything, I'm just here as a backup for her. That's not something that's not out of the ordinary for a second or third officer to come out with car stops.
I got
We
you.
just want to make sure that everybody goes home safe. There are no
Yes, I got pulled over in my other van on Sandusky. The same thing.
Okay.
But no.
And in that last car stop, the one off of Sandusky, did you provide any type of identification?
I did have my paperwork, but I'm in my van where I do all my documentaries on 7th Street. So I didn't get all my property. I need to call my wife too, to be honest.
The thing is, in order for us to do what we gotta do and get you on out of here.
They didn't write me no ticket last time, and they pulled me over for saying I didn't use a blinker.
Well, the thing is,
that's bullcrap, bro.
The thing is, to make her job easier, it helps us out if we have some type of documentation.
I understand.
And I understand your name, Shabuzo. I totally understand that.
My name is
some documentation with that. That helps us out. We can go ahead and get you on about your way, and this is all over.
I could have somebody bring my stuff down here, but I forgot all my documentations in my other van. Shabuzo, man. I have my declaration of private status and everything. That's what I give them.
Okay. But you have none of that documentation with you
I don't have it with me, but that don't make it null and void.
Okay. Well, no, I'm not saying that. The thing is, if you give us some information, we can run it, let you go, you're going about your day, and it's all good. So help me understand your status.
Well, I corrected my status.
Okay.
I corrected my status 2 or 3 years ago. All right. And traveling, as you know, is not a crime.
No, it's not.
It's a civil.
It's a civil right.
Infraction. So I'm not a driver. I'm a traveler. So only ones who need a driver's license is person who dealing in commerce. I'm not selling nothing out of it. I don't have no ice cream in here. I bought this truck with ice cream on it.
Gotcha.
You understand that? I'm down here doing documentaries. So if I was dealing in commerce, then yes, I would need a license. But I'm not dealing in no commerce.
Okay.
They're not no passengers, man. This is my company. You feel me? In my conveyance.
Gotcha.
So therefore, they have no right to even tell them they gotta stay. I mean, I understand her job is kind of
that's
hectic.
just a safety thing.
I understand that. But at the same time, my rights is being violated.
Okay. Well, the thing is, we operate under municipal code and state code.
I understand that, but y'all still respect the Constitution.
Yeah, and that's everything thus far. I believe, just from a few minutes I've been out here, everything that she's requested is things that we can request.
I told her the truth, though.
Yeah,
I told her the truth. I don't have it on. If I had my documentation on me, I would have gave it to her, no problem. I don't have no problem giving my documentation.
Okay. So
the car is tagged up and all that. So
if we run that tag, it's going to come back to.
It's going to come back to Timothy Phillips.
Okay. And is that the name prior?
I don't go off the government sets the K name. Okay. I don't.
So Timothy Phillips is
the name that we use to tag the vehicle up. You can run the tags right now.
Okay.
That is sad. You're a constitutional officer. You're a sheriff. We voted you in.
Your Honor, my sheriff.
All right, but you work for him. Is it a whole color of office? Do y'all go around just violating people's constitutional rights?
I didn't violate
Please leave your message for.
I didn't pull you over.
Well, you backing her up. I'm just standing on my rights. Is that against the law?
You have the right to stand up for your law.
Thank you. I have the right for impunity, man. The police just pulled me over because he's saying I read a red light and it was green. And I got witnesses that said it was green.
Are you serious?
I am so, they pulled me over because it was people jumping in. I was giving somebody a ride. That's why she pulled me over.
Who's with you? Are you just by yourself?
I have my bro with me and the sister I was taking to go get her clothes right around the corner.
So, how many of it is? Is it just one right now?
It's a sheriff and it's a Kansas City police and he's in an unmarked car.
It's 1941.
His badge number is 1941. I'm not to be leaned on, man. I'm not to be contracted. You should be telling them what's going on. You are a constitutional officer.
Oh, what the heck?
You work for the people. You really let this go on in them to violate my constitution after I stated I am aware and I am competent of my rights to have an ID or a driver's license. That's for corporate entities who deal in commerce. Y'all know this, y'all in cruisers. Y'all know this, man. I don't know if this is a vendetta, a personal thing, or what.
You have no constitutional right to operate vehicles.
Who said that?
There is no constitutional right to operate vehicles.
Who's
Privilege granted by.
It's not a privilege. You can't turn a privilege into, you can't turn a natural right into a privilege then tax it. It is a natural right to travel. You can't tell a horse to go 35 miles per hour.
It's not a natural right to operate.
You cannot tell a horse to.
It's not a natural right to operate a vehicle.
It is natural right.
No, it's not.
It is. I have a natural right to operate the vehicle.
No, you don't.
Yes.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Prove it. Show me the law.
It's a privilege.
Show me the law.
It's a privilege.
Show me the law, please. Can you show me the law that states that?
It's a privilege.
Can you show me the law?
The state can take away that privilege.
No, they can't.
Yes, they can.
No, only if you assess the case slave.
No.
Yes.
Privilege granted by the state.
You can't take privilege from. You can't take privilege from.
Operating a motor vehicle on a public street is a privilege.
I gave them my information last time they pulled me over on 13th of Sandusky. The sheriffs was there and all.
So what we're doing is we're going to actually have a hard striping supervisor come out here.
That's cool. That's what I asked her. She said she wouldn't.
That's what she's been working on. She's trying to run the tag to see exactly where it comes back to.
Yeah.
We have a code and everything that we have to operate.
I know y'all do.
So that's the reason why it's taking a few minutes. And so
Okay.
We're going to have somebody to give you an update with
Right.
now.
I got you.
She's trying to get what information she can pull up, and we do have a commander. That's what she's been working on.
That's cool. I'm not mad at nothing. This is what needs to be done. We have to exercise our rights.
I totally understand.
Plain and simple. I'm tired of being molested by the officers of Kansas City, Kansas because they want to harass us because we don't know our rights. You can't. Hello.
I didn't come out here to know the place. I'm trying to
But I know that was a green light.
Okay? I'm gonna open the door so that.
Thank you.
So he can have
Thank
it
you.
there, okay?
Thank you.
There's no one out there. Stay right there, alright?
If you need extended travel
We'll open this yes,
from Miami,
alright?
Thank you.
Open all the way or no?
It's hard.
Sorry?
It's hard to open, so just that's cool.
Right there?
Yeah.
There we go. Alright, so we got some fresh air for you.
Thank you.
I see what's on there right now.
I'm shooting a documentary about nationality, about our rights. We are the real indigenous people. Yeah, the Dawes Act was separated the tribes and what now the Europeans can come and claim our heritage for $5. And that's how they've been getting our benefits and all that, you know what I'm saying, things like that.
So the relevance of shooting here in Kansas City, what scenes or what things are you looking for
All of these are natives. All these brothers you see, so-called black people, I don't call them black. They indigenous people. When we say black, we're using it out of context. Black is my shirt. It's not a person. It's not flesh and blood. You feel me? We come from a tribe. And these people are trustees over the Cestui Que Trust. They know it. They trustees. They watch over the trust. We are the trust that was created in London. That's why when London was burnt down, why we got birth certificates now and social security cards. Yeah. And the birth certificate is social security card. It's the Cestui Que Trust. And you could go turn it back in the system. When you said I can't drive, that is a lie. Because you still can operate in the system and don't even have to be a part of this system. You understand that? We are foreign to the United States.
It's not a right.
Listen, we are foreign to the United States. Listen, no, it's never is a privilege. No, I'm not going to say that. You don't even study. You don't even read treaties, do you? Have you ever read a treaty?
Sure.
Have you ever read a treaty? Just because you got a bad... No. You're not it. Because it's in law. I could pull it up right now to show you a case that it says you cannot turn... You cannot turn a natural right into a privilege. You cannot.
Acknowledge yourself as an indigenous person. Does any of that line up with what municipal codes, state laws, or anything?
If the Article 3 judge said he don't have jurisdiction over the paperwork, which I think y'all municipal court.
Well, that's how we enforce our laws, though. I mean, so we're giving guidelines.
Okay, you know what the Article 3 judge is?
Because I want to get some of the education. So I don't want to argue with you.
I understand. When you're dealing with this, you have notaries, which are municipal judges as well. You can use them as your private judge. You understand that? And you have the Article 3 judge, which is a Supreme Court judge that sits, right in Kansas City, Kansas, Wyandotte County, is where I took my paperwork to. And you said it was that ain't. That is a lie. That is a lie. So I'm recording.
So when you give that paperwork over to the judge, do they sign off on that then? And
he couldn't touch it. If he can't touch it, have no jurisdiction. What that tell you?
Why couldn't you touch it?
Because you are natural. You're the natural people of this land. They took this land. You hear me? By force.
No, I understand.
Rape, genocide. It's in the treaties, man. You cannot deny. The King James Charters explain that.
And so by going that route, I guess, and again, what I'm trying to understand is that when you take the route of becoming officially an indigenous person and you release yourself from any of America's, the state's laws or understandings and anything else, what do you, as far as functioning?
America United States and Americas is two separate entities. You have one is a corporation and one is the natural people. The United States is a corporation. It was created. They don't push laws, they push policies and codes, my brother.
No, I get that. No, that's one area.
Law only exists in treaties.
Gotcha.
That ain't laws they pushing.
So the laws, we label them laws here. That's how we operate within laws and within policies and guidelines and everything.
That stop sign was green as day. No, it was not.
No, it's a stoplight.
No. Well, it's the same thing. I don't care. It's still lit. You got to stop, right? So I don't believe that.
So, is it Chabot? Can I just call you Sho?
Sha.
Sha. All right. So Sha, when it comes to how you engage with police at all, because that's
no. I listen. I don't hate the police just because I want to claim my indigenous rights, bro. That don't mean hate police.
Yeah.
But every time you out here and they pull you over and don't respect your constitutional rights, how would you feel?
No, I'd be upset too. I'd be upset.
That's just common sense. I don't hate y'all. I wave at y'all.
My question is, how do you then engage when we have to enforce laws that have been given?
I gotta explain to y'all. I have to tell y'all what's going on. I wish it was the same Latin supervisor.
How are we doing today, sir?
I'm alright. How are you?
I'm Sergeant Faulkner. How can I help you?
Well, I was telling her That I'm a traveler and not a driver.
So were you operating the vehicle?
I was traveling.
Okay. Were you traveling as,
I was traveling.
as the operator of the vehicle?
Yes, I was traveling.
Okay.
I was not. Yeah, it was no crime that was committed for them to pull me over because I didn't run that stop sign. And I was telling her that. I asked for a supervisor. No, I am the supervisor.
Okay.
Yeah, now after 3 or 4 times of stating it, and I'm just
Okay.
like I told her, I'm not a driver. I'm a traveler, plain and simple. I'm not your.
Do you have a birthday?
I don't celebrate birthdays.
Okay. Is there a day that you were born?
I don't celebrate born days
Okay.
because I don't know when I was conceived.
Is your name Timothy Best?
My name is
Or
Timothy.
Timothy Phillips?
The tags is tagged up in Timothy Phillips'
Who's
name.
Timothy.
That's the name that's tagged up on the
Is
car.
that your name?
That's the car's name.
Right, is that your given name?
I don't go by no Sesta K.
Was that the name that your parents gave you?
Why are you still trying to trick me?